Hello and welcome to another episode of the Tejano Traveler. I'm your host Wally, and today we are on the Texas Hill Country Trail, taking a look at the world famous Snake Farm Zoo. This is one of the greatest roadside attractions in Texas that you can find. It used to be a kind of dumpy little snake zoo, but they've recently grown a lot in the last 10 years or so. As you can see bison, camel. They've really focused on getting other animals such as zebras and such. Look at that camel just trying to hog the spotlight. And they've got capybaras. Everybody loves these things. Plus porcupines and other animals that have made them a definite stop if you're in between, traveling in between Austin and San Antonio. It's in New Braunfels. They've got some wonderful cats that you can see, like this jaguar. It was amazing. And this black puma or panther. I love being able to get a close up of them and seeing their faces and their paws and just seeing them interact with each other and seeing them just be the big cats that they are. Plus, I loved dipping themselves in the little pool that they have for them here. It was fun seeing them, just seeing how they walk. I like seeing their paws. Their paws are always huge, and I always like to fantasize them swatting at my face and ripping it off with just one swipe, because that's how powerful their paws are. And then I go home and I imagine my cats be the same way, but they don't really do that to me. Anyways, they have some lions also, and depending on the time that you go, sometimes they'll just be laying there ignoring you. Sometimes you can't really do anything, and then sometimes they give you some picture perfect looks. Look at that awesome lion with its tongue out. And then they also have a mountain lion slash cougar slash puma. And like all kitties, it likes to scratch things. And it was kind of cool seeing these animals up close. Plus, stay around for their feedings because you definitely see them being active and you see how they feed them and how they just like to chew on things. This puma was getting some ground beef nuggets. It looked delicious. And they also have some hyenas. I've seen hyenas before in Abilene. I did not ever see them this close though. In Abilene, they were sort of hidden away. Here during their lunchtime, they come out and definitely love that chicken. They're sloppy, messy eaters, as you can see. Then they also have some wolves there. These wolves are polite, nice, and kind to each other. Look how polite they are when they grab their food. They're like, "Ma'am, thank you for the food. Hi, is it my turn? Oh, I did not know. Here, thank you." See how polite and nice they are compared to the hyenas and compared to that mountain lion. Also, they have these little desert foxes that look so cute with their big ears and bushy tails. And they're a lot tinier than you think they are, but just as cute. Plus, they sort of deflee them while they're there. They look funny. And look at those little rat things. Prairie dogs, that's what they are. They're very playful. I like how they stand on their hind legs and chew their things. And they have the otters. I had to pass by several times because most of the day they were sleeping away. And then they started being active, and then it took them about maybe an hour more to finally get themselves into the little river that they have in there. And that's the thing about these animals is that they're not here for our enjoyment, unfortunately. They'll do things on their schedule, they'll do things on their time. So if they're not out and about doing things, just be patient. You can't just go to a zoo and spend an hour there. Mostly you have to spend at least 3 or 4 hours and just circling back around to where those animals were to see if they're active now. I've always thought they should have a um, app, a zoo app that tells you when the animal is active. That way you can go back and check it out. That way you don't have to keep circling back hoping that they're finally out of their little cave or if they're being fed at that time and so on. Anyways, this they have a petting zoo also that you can check out while you're there. The kids love this. All these animals are nice and friendly. Look at how fat and chubby they are. They have some deer, This goat doesn't care what you think. He's gonna stand up and drink his water wherever he wants to. This is my favorite animal there. Look at his teeth. There's some crocodiles, but I unfortunately was not there for the crocodile feeding, so they were not really active. They were just out there enjoying the sun, gathering in some rays. The same with the turtles. So, and then finally, of course, you have to check out the reptile house, which is the main building there. They've got a lot of snakes. They have a king cobra, which didn't want to fight me. And they have some of the other poisonous snakes, like black mambas and so on, and this beautiful looking rattlesnake just getting all the heat it can. Look at that rattle. It used to always give me the heebie jeebies going into the reptile house, but I've learned to control my heebie jeebies because I know that snakes also deserve love and admiration. So coming here, seeing all these snakes was pretty cool. And of course, they have a gift shop with a billion snakes and other snake-like products. Anyways, definitely go check it out if you're in San Antonio or Austin. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.